So this is the Master Replicas Anderson Collection Captain Scarlet. This was originally supposed to be released nearly a year ago by Big Chief Studios, but when they went out of business, Master Replicas, I guess, picks up the baton for that, and I've just recently released these. So I only bought the Captain Scarlet, so let's just do a quick unboxing and just give initial first impressions, just to show you the figure. So one thing I do like is it does come with its little own stand, not a very big one, but it is in there, so you can just... So if you're worried about it falling off a shelf, and yeah, obviously the initial impression is, I don't remember the prototype photo looking so knock-kneed. I don't know whether that's just very, very, after what happened with Mezco Robin, I'm going to very carefully take clear stands out of their feet from here on in. But yeah, the feet are very, very close together. That's just, is that warps? I don't know, maybe that's... I don't know if there's a... You know, I don't remember an episode where he really needed to go to the toilet. Maybe that's what that is. The face is, well, the paint apps are on fine. The right eye is a little bit sloppy. I mean, this is a very small scale. This is a 3¾ inch scale, just to bear that in mind, just if you wanted proof. So that's... You're literally bordering on the 4-inch mark. So it is very small, but there is some paint on the lips, but the actual face sculpt, let's get close. So yeah, if the face looks a little indistinct, it's because it is rather. You can't really see much in terms of facial features. Well, you can sort of make out, you can kind of just about make out the cleft of his double chin, but not really. Which is weird, which is odd, because there's lots of very fine detail on the rest of the body, like the little zipper pull and the actual zip itself, and the epaulette things that light up, and even the paint apps, like on the Spectrum logo, that's there, and pretty well done. So it's a bit confusing as to what happened. Let's put him... Oh, that's better. See, by size comparison, that's a Vivid Images or Vivid Entertainment. No, Vivid, that's a different company. But you can see this is a Captain Scarlet figure from the early 90s. You can see the proportions on this a bit more close to the puppet, but this is more like Thunderbirds. So you can see the head is a bit larger, but it's got much more detail on it. Like, you can actually make out the likeness of Captain Scarlet. Actually looks a lot closer to the card art. So I guess some compromise had to be made. But wait a second, let me just carefully take this out. Let's just see if this stands on its own without a stand. More or less, so we can do a more fair size comparison with the vintage Star Wars, and they're a little bit shorter. So yeah, this will sit in Star Wars or Adventure People vehicles just fine. So that's okay, I suppose. Obviously, unsurprisingly, for articulation, the head fully rotates. Oh, should point out this clear visor, which just has some neat silver paint on the rim. Very soft plastic. I mean, the age rating on this says 3+, so I guess they're saying this is okay for children to play with. I don't know about that. I mean, this head is a little bit... I don't think that's part of the articulation. The arm can rotate up and back, but doesn't go any further because of the edge of the vest. Also, should point out a little bit of a gap. I don't know if that's meant to be there. It's on the other side. Yeah, it's there as well. So I'm hoping that's not something to worry about in the future. And obviously the, oh, very stiff. Oh, that's just that one. Look, let's go fully up. Just sits fine. I'll put the stand back on because I keep losing it. Also, should point out that stand goes in and out nice and easily in the foothold, far more than the Mezco 5 points Batman did. There's no worry about that snapping off, but nonetheless, you know, do be careful. And oh, I'm gonna have to get my knife for this. Just to very carefully cut out the sole accessory you get with this figure. It is Captain Scarlet's pistol. As you can see, absolutely tiny. Did it? I dropped it. Wait a second, I need something a bit more deft than my pudgy digits. So let's... There we go, that's better. Will that focus okay? Yeah. So that's all painted silver, a very nice silver, with a little red strap on top. I'm guessing maybe that's his personal, like, so that's how you know it's his personal gun. The barrel is a little bit. No, I'll give it some leeway for that because it is just. Well, I think it could go in either hand, but let's just put it in the right because give it the litmus test. See if all that lovely silver paint scrapes off. So it was holding the gun. Looks fine enough. Ooh, a little bit of paint messing around that. But there is an open holster at the leg, so let's see if that goes in. Okay, thanks. That goes in just, yeah, just rest in there just fine. No big deal. So again, if I'm being a little bit sort of harsh on that face sculpt, it's only because I got this on sales for like $14.99, but the Jerry Anderson store want to sell these, are selling these for about $19.99. So, you know, and you can get these online on eBay and that for less than half the price. Granted, maybe not as good a condition, but so that's the Master Replicas Captain Scarlet. Full review coming soon. That'll be available in the description.